This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, all. Today I'm going to, first of all, happy Mother's Day. Today I'm going to discuss about Google Classroom because nowadays, because of a lockdown, everyone are sitting inside the house and so conducting virtual conferences through Zoom, Cisco WebEx, or whatever the applications might be. And we have been conducting the classes since 40 days, and this is the time to assess the students. So everyone are getting confused how to use this Google Classrooms. Let me show this Google Classrooms in a simple way. Let me start this session. I don't want to waste your time. So you all know how to open Google. So before going to start Google Classroom, you need to have a Google account. So how to open this Google Classroom? There are two ways to open Google Classroom. First one is google.com. You go to google.com, and by using this Gmail account, you can see here these are the Google apps. You can go to these apps and you can see the classroom here. Click on it. This is one way to start the Google Classroom, or else you can, I'm closing this. You can directly go to the Google. You can directly go to the Google and enter Google Classroom. See, here it is. You can go to the Google Classroom and start your Google Classroom. So already I'm the member of these three classes. So I want to show this Google Classroom as a student and as a faculty. So I'll choose one account, now this one. I'll go with vignanirula.csc. And here I need to create a class. Here nirula.csc, here I'm considering this as a mentor, and if I'm a mentor, I can create a class. So after reading the terms and conditions of the Google, continue. See here, give the class name as, you can give whatever the class name. So my subject is done, so I'm giving as a done. Third, BTech. Next section, for which sections you are going to mark? A, B, and C. Subject, as usual, design and analysis of algorithms. Design and analysis of algorithms. For room, you can mention as a Google Classroom or virtual classroom, whatever you want, you can mention that name. Here I'm giving Google Classroom. So okay, now you can create a class. So it takes a little bit of time, a few seconds. So you can see here, you have created the class, the third CSC. This is the class created, and you need to invite the students. Before that, you can see here the theme of the class, and whatever you want, you can add it. So you can upload a photo. From your pictures, you can select any photo, and you can add to the classroom. Suppose this is the picture I have, so I'll add it. This is just uploading. Okay. See here, you can see the class. Suppose if you want to create it as a theme, you can just select this and set as class theme. So this is the class theme, or else you can select any theme from the Google. It means you'll have many themes in the Google, like general themes, English, history, maths, whatever you want. You can select from this class theme, and you can add it to the Google Class theme. Next, here, this is the stream. Here, what I want to communicate with the students, that will be mentioned here by using a welcome or something. Right now, we don't have any students, so posting also waste of time. And next, I want to add, this is just creating of the class. And next, let me show how to add a student to the class. So go to the people. And if I want to add any, if a subject having 2 or 3 faculty, then I can give the email IDs of those faculties and I can add them as a teachers to the teachers to this particular class. If I want to add students, suppose if I want to add students, next one is Nirula 5 CSC at gmail.com. This is one of the email ID I'm giving to add as students. So this is the mail ID. I'm sending an invitation to this mail ID. So until unless they are joined in the class, it will not highlight. It will be in a dull shade. So let us see how to join in the class. So this is the mail ID which I had given. So till now I haven't received the invitation from this Google Classroom. Okay, let us wait. Till then I will show how the students will be added. The students can be added by using this invite link, or else you can give the Google Classroom code. You can see here, this is the code given by the Google Classroom. By using this Google code, you can add the class. You can join in the class. How the students will be added means, the invitation is not sent. Let me check it out whether I had given the correct mail ID or not. Nirula CSC 5. Sorry, I had given the Nirula 5 CSC. So again, I'll invite the student as Nirula. Individually, this is the way to invite, but for students, they'll have some group. So you can directly give the group mail ID. So that will be sent to all the students invite. After sending this invitation, you'll have the invitation link here. By clicking on this invitation link, you can see here the join. Go to the join. Here it is asking JNTUK, my mail ID it is showing. Switch account. I want to switch this account. I want to join CSC Nirula 5 Gmail as a student. So it is asking showing am I showing the correct mail ID? Yes. Now you need to join. You need to click on join. So the student will enter into the class. Okay. You can see. Yes. Paper. You can see in the paper. Showing teachers. Last work. Okay. This is for the student. Next, I'll go to the Google Classroom as which I had created for CSA Nirula. And let me show here. So this is the class created in, see, you need to identify the mail IDs clearly. This is csc.nirula, and this is added as a teacher. And next one is Nirula. See here the mail ID, Nirula CSC5. This is student. You need to keep in mind so that you'll easily understand. So what the class I have created, this is the class I have created. And in class you can see the people. So CSC Nirula has joined in the classroom. Okay. Now we'll see how to process. I have already shown you how to add the teachers and how to add the students. Sometimes you need to add the students by giving a class code also. If the link is not given, then they'll come to the classroom and they join by using this class code. Already I have shown you that where is a class code. Here, this is a class code. By giving this class code, the students will be able to join the class. Now we are ready with the students and teachers, and the virtual classroom is ready. Now what we need to do, we need to see people is used to view the, here we can view the students and the teachers here. This can be viewed from the teacher's side only. Students cannot be able to view all these things. Students can able to view only the teachers present in the class. Okay, next. Stream means here teacher can give any message to the students. That means some welcome message. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the class. This is given by the teacher. So teacher can post the class. See here, teacher means I had given the teachers. This is the theme which I had given. For students, I had not given any theme. But when we give the class theme, that will be viewed by the entire class. So I'll give one. I want to confuse you more. So I'll give one more. Okay. Now you can view directly the teacher classroom and student classroom. So this is student classroom. And this is teacher classroom. This is teacher classroom. And this is student classroom. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. So already this is a classroom created for the student. Student can view the messages or streams. See here. So I can share my feelings. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the class. So by giving this, you can post right now, or you can schedule it later, or you can save it as a draft. So I want to post it right now so that you can see how the student will be visible. So welcome to the class. This is given by the teacher. So how the student views it. This is if a student want to give a personal mail. View class updates and connect with this. View all. Yes. So this is the message received from the teacher. The student can view that welcome to the class. This can be viewed in the because of that, it is showing a bit slow. Don't worry, but you need to understand the concept, how to assess the performance of the student by conducting the quiz. Okay. This is as I told you, this is the teacher side, and this is here. These are the three streams. Stream means you can communicate with the students, and people means how many students are there, and who are the teachers can be viewed here in the people. And next one is classwork. This is very important work. And here you can give the assignments, you can give materials to the students, you can give whatever. You can create assignments and questions. You can use topics to organize the classwork and order work. You can order the work also. I'll show how you will do it. These are the 3 tasks done in the classroom. So first of all, create. Create means what I want to create. I want to create some topic. Okay, let me create some topic. That is introduction. Introduction. Okay, I'm adding some introduction. Okay, you can view like this. This is the introduction. And next, I want to create one more topic. That is some unit 1. Unit 1. After introduction of the subject, we'll go for unit 1. So I want to reorganize. If I want to reorganize, I can move like this. I can shuffle like this, or I can do like this. Whatever I can organize. Before I told you these are the 3 tasks. One of the task is reorganizing the structure, and the second one is conducting online exams, providing the materials. First one, if I want to give this material to the students, here I want to click enter. Next, I want these are the topics given. Next, I want to give some material to the students. So now I want to give some material. So how I give the material to the students? So I show you. Add a paid materials, got it. So you can add material. So introduction means introduction. And next basic concepts. I'm giving some information as a basic concepts regarding the and here I can add some material to the I can give some material to the students, like I can give from the Google Drive. I can see here once I want to show you this. Admins, I can give a material from the Google Drive. I can give a link, or I can give a file. Sometimes if I want to give from YouTube also, it means I have provided some material in the YouTube. By giving the YouTube link, it means suppose YouTube. Going to YouTube and clicking on the phone. See here, clicking on my channel. I have created 2 online classes. So I can give link of that online classes. This is the introduction of data. So I can give as I can click on the link here, Control C, and I can give as a Google Classroom link. So I want this. So I can give as a link video search. I can give as a link Control V, and this is the introduction of data, and I can add this link to the student so that they can view the link. And to whom I can give, this is for a and this is for all students, or some of the students I can select here only for CSC Nirula, or only for all the students. Whatever I can select, the topic is this is in the introduction, so I can select the topic. And next one is here I can see an arrow mark drop down button. Here I can post it right now. I can schedule. I can save as a draft. If I want to schedule, I want to post it tomorrow. So tomorrow means I can give a date as 11th May, and I want to post it tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Why this option means sometimes we'll be prepared with many materials, but I want to give all the materials at that time. I want to give the materials after finishing the class so that I can schedule. For 15 days, I can schedule to the schedule the material, and after 15 days, that will be posted in the group. So this is how we'll post the material schedule. So if I want to see it right now, I'm editing, and I'm posting schedule. I'm canceling the schedule, and I want to post it right now so that I will show you how the student will view this material. So as a student, I posted this material to the student classroom. Now I want to go to the student classroom. I want to go to the upcoming events. I want to see whether there any classwork. You all view your work here. This is not posted right now. I'd say it's taking some time. Yeah. Now the message is posted. Vignan Nirula CSC has posted some basics. I had given this video link. Student can go through this link. This is one way of giving material to the student. And next one is next this is how we post the material and how we can create the material to the students. This is how we'll create the material. It means by using topic wise we can give. In topic we need to post the material. This is one way of giving material. Reusing post means already I have posted something. Now I want to reuse that again, means you can use this reuse post. And the next coming to the assignment, quiz assignment and questions. Questions means generally you'll give some questions in questions format and short answers, whatever. You can give here questions like multiple choice. Directly you can give some questions. If you want to, if you have live class, you can directly ask some questions to the students. That questions will be posted there, or also you can give some questions and you need to answer those questions. That questions will be given as a in the question format. Next, assignment. If I want to give some assignment to the students, so how I need to give assignment to the students? Suppose I want to give some assignment as it that you need to 50 marks will be 50 marks. Write a notes. Write a notes. Write a notes on time complexities. Write a notes on time complexities of sorting algorithms. Sorting algorithms. So student need to write all these things. Okay. So this is the question instructions I have given. Now I need to give some material to the students, because based on that some material sorting algorithms. Sorting algorithms. Sorting algorithms. This is the link I am providing to the students, so they can view the material. So go to the classroom. This is the given add some link. So that link is this one. I had given this link and I added as a link. By viewing this link, he need to find out the time complexities of the sorting algorithms. He need to write the notes. Okay. So I want to all the questions, and the marks is 50 marks. I had given as a 50, so I'll give as 50. Due date. So you need to provide some due date to the student. Today it is 10th, and so I'm giving due date as 11th. So 11th due date, time is optional. You can provide any time. So some 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock will be given as a due date. And a topic is based on the introduction only. In unit 1, you'll have this sorting algorithm. So I am giving this. Rubrics is the next topic. We can go later. So by here also we are having two options: assign right now, or schedule it, or save it as a draft, or discard all this. So I want to assign it right now. So I'm assigning this task to the student right now. So okay. Teacher task is completed. They had given some assignment to the student and handed in, and the assignment is given. So we'll see how the student views it. So refresh the button. View all. Okay. So this is the material assigned to the students, and students will view the material. So he'll view the details. He'll view the details as 50 marks. 50 marks, and class work is given. So now he will create the work, add work. So what the documents I need to, I don't want to do it as a document. I need to add as a file. Okay, I'll go to my desktop. I'll go to some data material, and here I have many files, and I'll add one material. Suppose here I have some lesson plan. I'll add it. So material is added. So upload the file. So here you can see the uploading button, and that material will be uploaded. So once the material is uploaded, it's hand in. You are just giving as a hand in to the student, to the teacher. So hand in. Seconds of time, don't worry. It takes a few, you'll understand the concept. Okay. This is already the assignment is submitted. If you want to modify any changes, if you want to do the changes, then you can click on unsubmit and you can modify again and you can resubmit till the due date. After due date, you can't do that. Okay. Next, go to the teacher's task, and now you see this teacher's task. So teacher can view the people. He is having one student. He can go to the student and he can see handed in. So the assignment is handed to the student. The assignment is handed by the student. He can open the view details. The teacher can view the details. He can download his file and he can open it and he can view it. After that, he need to assign the marks to the student. Suppose he had done very well, then you can give 45 marks, whatever, based on your uh, measurements. You can give the marks to the students. After giving marks to the students, you can return back. Okay, CSC.Nerula, are you final? You are giving 45 minutes. Yes, you can add some private message like good, you had done a very good work. Like that, you can that will be appreciation to the students. Then you can return back. Okay. Likewise, if it is one student, you will be having one student. If you are having 50 students, one by one, you need to check all the assignments and you need to assign the marks of the every student. And this is the next you need to you can see the instructions also, whatever you had given for that also you can see that. Next, you can go back. If you want to see again the marks of the student, if you want, do you want to know about the student details particularly, then you can go here and when you click on it, you can view details here and you can see the marks assigned to the student that will be shown. It means for assignment to assignment, you will be having some different sort by status. You can sort by first name, surname, whatever you want, you can do it. If you want to do some, if you want to give some assignment as a email to the student, then you can use here email symbol and you will go to the, it means if you select here and then this email will be activated. If you select all the students are only single student, that will be shown here. Okay, by giving you can give assignment by using this mail also. This is one way where you can give assignment to the students. Next, I want to show you how the quiz will be conducted. Next, next means go to the classwork and see here create and see here the we have completed this assignment, we have completed questions, we have completed this material and how we use the repost. And last one which we have is right now quiz assignment. You need to use this quiz assignment. So what you want to do, you want to give some title. So what are the instructions? You will have 20 questions, 20 questions, use some instructions, whatever. 20 questions, 20 marks. 20 questions, 20 marks. Okay. So here you are having some blank quiz. You need to create a Google form. So this is very important. I'll complete this Google form within 10 minutes. Just be patient. What is blank quiz? Click on it. So you don't want to have any blank quiz. You need to conduct it now. So what is the description? This is online exam. Online exam. Okay. After completing this, you can give the questions to the students. So you can have in the sections also. First section, you can use some sections also. The sections you can first one is first question. First section is containing the online exam. Next here you can give name of the student name. So name cannot be a multiple choice. You can use a short answer question. So next, after making this question, you made it required. If it is made it as required, the question becomes mandatory question. So next question. Continue with the next section or here only you need to have this section only. So add here only after completing name, roll number of the student, roll number also give it as a short answer and make this also as a mandatory. Okay, roll number asking it is whether it is a number. No, give it as a text. So roll number might be text. If it is number, it won't allow to submit the student. Give it as a text so that it will be easy for the student to submit. Okay, next. In this section again, what you need to add? Again, add one more question. What is that? you need to have an email ID of the student so that it will be easy. So add that email ID. That also is short answer question. So consider it as a short answer question and make it as a required. It means mandatory question. What is this required means? If you add it as a required, then student need to compulsory answer that question. If the student is not answered that question, it won't allow to submit the form. So this is how you need to give. So mandatory means you will have here star mark. That star indicates that question need to be answered by the student. Next, this is a basic information from the student. Next, second section. Section contains questions about the subjects. Questions. Okay. How you'll add it? Here in second section you can add questions. So questions can be many types. What is okay? What question you can ask? Suppose general questions we can ask. Section of a student. This you need to give it as a your subject wise. I'm just for example, I'm giving this section. Here I have taken as multiple choice. Option 1. Section may be A section. Section might be, see here, add another. Section might be B section. Next is C section and D section. So after completion this, you need to give some answer also. So answer means here how many marks you're assigning for this question. That question 1 mark, your wish 2 marks, whatever you can give that. And answer also you need to specify answer. And you need to specify it as done. So that for evaluation, a form will take the answer. But for student, this will not be visible. Okay, if you want to know that, you can see here the preview so that you'll better understand what the question format will be like. So this is online exam and name, roll number are mandatory sections. And the next section for this next, you need to fill this data and then only you can go for a next section. So we'll see. And roll number is some 02A, 11A, 1211. That's my friend's roll number and I'm giving this mail ID and I'm going for the next section. So this is the next section. I'm giving the answer is B. So I can submit the question paper. This is how you can view the score. Okay, student can view the score because the answer is right. This is how this will be. The form is created the total points to the students. Okay. Okay, you can close this. Okay. So also you can close. Okay. Okay. After completion of this next format of question, we can use some multiple choice question or next we can go for check boxes. Use the check boxes. Department. Sometimes some students might be of doing some different courses, so they'll have different departments. For this, I'm telling CSC one, and option next one AC, and next one is tripling, and next one is none. Does not belongs to any other section, any other department. So answer key is it's not mandatory, but he need to answer this question. So this is of check boxes. How these check boxes will be viewed, that we can see in the preview. So always I need to, okay, just a minute. I'll remove it as required so that it will be easy for us. Always I need to answer these questions and then I need to go to second question. So I'm modifying this and now we'll see the review. Close. Okay. So now you can view this preview of this question paper. So name, roll number, email, next. When you click on the next, it will show section and this is the check boxes. You can check any check boxes. Okay. So this is how you need to give the types of the questions. You can give this short answers. See, this is a type of the questions. You can give any number of questions here. See, by clicking this, you can give any. See here. Okay, I need to select the section. Okay. I can add a question here. That is okay. This is the question. You can give us a multiple short answer. You can give a paragraph. You can give multiple choice check boxes. You can give drop down buttons. Whatever. You can upload a file or you can give some image. Right now, I'll show how the image will be created. Okay. So if you want to give some matching, okay. So upload. If you have that photo of that image, then you can upload this question as a photo. See, I'll show you. Okay, match one. So now you can view this matching, and you can give options here. For A it is 1, B it is 2. The same way you can have many types like checkboxes, file uploads, whatever you want. Sometimes you can have date also. It means how the date will be given. When was the Gandhiji born? So that need to be answered here. So options might be date, time, whatever. You can give any types of questions by using the form. This is how you create the forms. Okay. So now you are able to understand what and next you need to see the responses. This is the response already given by the student. So you can use that response here by using some new spreadsheet that is blank quiz, or you can select some existing spreadsheet, select, and you can view the results in a spreadsheet. It means that spreadsheet done. One, one. So here you can view the spreadsheet. Create linking to this spreadsheet. You can view the marks here directly. So this is how Thulasi Bikku, and she is obtained 2 marks. This can be directly obtained by using these spreadsheets. You can collect any data, any number of students. It's a simple way. You no need to give any marks. You no need to add any marks to the students. Directly you can get the marks from in the CSV file or Excel sheet. This is the simplest and easy way how you get marks from the students. And this is one response. If you want to schedule this exam to some other time, then you can here you need to perform some settings also. See here, you need to collect email addresses in general. Respond only one person should log in. These are the mandatory steps. This should not be selected because edit after submit. After submission also they will be editing some students. So you need not allow those things. And next one is presentation. And you can present the questions, shuffle the questions. Sometimes students will get the same questions in the same order. Further, to avoid that, you can shuffle the questions order and the quizzes. Quizzes means make this as a quiz, and immediately after submission, you can get missed questions. Respond, the student can see all those things. You can save these settings, and you can save this file also. Okay, you can automatically when you close this file will be saved, and you can schedule this quiz. Blank quiz is already saved in your drive. When you open this, you'll have all these details. So it is already saved because it is created here. Now, when you want to conduct the exam, so you want to conduct for a single student or all the students, you need to choose one. For all the students, you need to select this. For how many points you are going to conduct this exam? For 20 points. Is there any due date? Yes, you are having some due dates also, right? And suppose you need to schedule first, and you need to give the due date. When you want to conduct this exam, I want to conduct on Monday some at 10 o'clock schedule. I want to schedule that. And the due date. At schedule date means the student, see again, it came here. Edit. After editing, this due date is tomorrow. This is schedule on 10th, and the due date. This is on 10th, and our time is optional that you can give us 10:30, so that only 30 minutes will be given to the students to conduct this exam. What is the topic of this exam? This is introduction to the students, so you can give it as introduction. Rubrics, that is another topic. We can see it later. And now you need to schedule the exam. So this can be viewed for you only. That will not be viewed for the student. What the teacher has a schedule for tomorrow, he will not be able to view that. So, so he don't know anything about the exam. So what you need to do is, you need to give him a message that stating, dear students, you will have an exam tomorrow morning. You will have an exam tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. If you miss, you will lose marks. You lose marks. So this statement will be given to the students. This is not the this is from the teacher. You need to give, not from the student. So share with your class. So teacher will be given this, and they shall be posting this. She'll be posting this in the group. Then that will be visible by the students. See here. Wait a minute. Wait a sec. View all upcoming updates. You can view all. Missing. There will be tech. Okay. This is given by the teacher. Dear students, you will have an exam tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you miss, you'll lose marks. That will be seen by the students. Okay. Okay. This is how you need to create, and you need to see the marks. You need to collect the marks from the students. If you have any doubts, I'm posting this in the YouTube. You can comment in the below so that I will clarify. Okay. Thank you so much. Once again, happy Mother's Day. This is my small gift for you, for all the mothers. Thank you so much.